This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and today is Sunday evening, May the 2nd. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope your weekend is going or has gone good. I have tea tonight, iced tea. I drink a lot of tea in the summertime. So while I'm waiting for folks to come in, today we planted in the garden. We planted corn and peas and onions and beets, and I planted flowers. And by the time we did all that, I was tired. Yep, my arm is sore. I was going to mow the lawn. I said, mow the lawn, live stream. Mow the lawn, live stream. Live stream. Live stream. Guess what I chose while I'm here? So here we are. I'm kind of waiting for folks to come in. I don't always see everybody right away for some reason. Well, my tablet kind of lags. My tablet kind of lags. But I was clearing out again, and I found these books. I think these books, I'm not sure where I get them. I thought that, and I'm pretty sure that Arlene sent me some books, but I don't know if these are them. Oh, it has Mary written on this. I might have gotten this as just the cover. Oh, look, there's some. These might have come from Arlene. There's some card fronts here. Ooh, look at those trees. It looks like a Christmas card fronts here. Yeah, I think this was just a cover and it came from Arlene. Christmas cards. There's a dove. So, and then this one, the gift of love. The gift of love. So, and I just tied them up in a bundle. The Illustrated Home Library Encyclopedia. Oh, this one's cool. This one is cool. We might do something with that, but not tonight. I was just looking at them. I tied them up in a bow. So tonight I have some happy mail to open. And I ordered Rosemary's Rust Caboodle, and that came. I don't think she started on it yet. I looked at her last video. It said Art Nouveau, so she's still working in her Art Nouveau. Oh, I didn't get me a litter bag out. Hi, Teresa. Oh, no, that's not Teresa. That's Trace. Hi, Trace. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Let me reach over here and get a litter bag. I thought I had one out here. Well, we'll make one. Wait, here they are. I use my sacks here. I want to save this Menards. I need to save the receipt here for yep. Rebate amount $4 on this one. I want to make sure that I get my rebate, because we've been buying a lot of. Well, I bought that weed eater. I've got that one out. So, yep, this is going to become a litter bag. I put it here. I hook it here on my cart, and it's a lot easier than my wastebasket. Who else came in here? Cheryl and Trace. And hi, Nina. Welcome, Nina. Welcome, ladies. It's still kind of early. I really do like putting a bow like this on the books. That's kind of cool to do. So, and here's my May journal. Here's the caboodle. And look, I got happy mail from Juanita. And I have Juanita's package almost ready to send. I got it addressed. And on this one, I had to peek, you guys. I had to peek because I had ordered some stuff from Amazon. and I needed to not open it online. But it wasn't what I thought it was, so we'll start with this one. And yay! This came from Becky. This came from Becky. Hi, enjoy your gift. Becky. Becky. And I know what it is. She bought me some super tips. Here's the receipt, the little cards. Super tips, Crayola, and 80 count super tip washable markers. Now with 80 unique colors, no duplicates. Oh, cool. So I will be using these. I'm going to put this in my, thank you so much, Becky. You didn't need to do that, but you did, and oh, that's so sweet. Let's look at all these unique colors. Let's open them up, shall we? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Karen K. Welcome. Hi, Julie Parker. Welcome. And Candy. Hi, Candy. I was thinking about you today, Candy. I want to do some foiling on that leather, and you had sent me some leather paint. And I want to make you a tag, a leather tag. So you are on my radar. You sent me that leather paint to play with, and I want to get it out and play with it. I don't want it just to sit around. You are on my radar, but let's see what's in here. Super tips. Hi, Janice. Welcome, Janice. Hi, Lori. Lori's on my radar, too, with Blaze. He's still over there on my shelf, Lori. That dog just curled right up on my top shelf. Cheryl said, not being rude, landscape mode, so I can't see on the phone. Yeah, sometimes when you're in landscape mode on the phone, it's hard to chat. You just get a little bar, and it's hard to chat in landscape mode. I understand, Cheryl. You're not rude. You found one more jar? Oh, cool. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome, Rhonda. All right, let's look at these colors. They're all unique. Crayola Super Tips. They're made in Malaysia. Look at these colors. Becky, these are wonderful. Thank you so much. Greens and browns, and I'll just leave them in here. My little border journal is in the other room. We might have to do a border and color them with these. Oh, these are wonderful. Thank you so much, Becky. Oh, I didn't expect this. In fact, I was afraid that it was what I ordered that I can't show you guys. But no, Becky sent me super tips, 80 of them, and they're all unique colors. This box would be nice to decorate. We'll put these down, and let's go ahead and, now, what I should do, though, when I do this, I want a, so I'm just going to put these in with a bobby pin right now. That is so sweet, Becky. I really appreciate it. I'll probably make an envelope and put these in, or a pocket, I mean. And I'm gonna put May 2nd, because that's the day I opened them. May 2nd, May 2, 2021. That's a comma. And super tips from Becky. I like to keep the little receipt things because it reminds me. I remember my very first Amazon from one of you guys, and I think it was Becky. I couldn't find the little deal, and she said, look under that cardboard flap, and sure enough, there it was. So, and this is, maybe I'll keep that out for a little bit. Now, Juanita, I got some happy mail from Juanita that I was not expecting. This is from Juanita. Let me close my drawer. Hi, Allie K. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I've greeted everybody. So glad you guys are joining me tonight. I just about decided to mow the lawn instead, but now I'm glad I didn't. So Juanita, I got silk ties. I'm going to try to get those off in the mail tomorrow. I have to go to the post office. Let's see if I can actually, oh look. Oh, she sent some wool for felting. Could I felt with this? I'll have to hunt out. I did get a felting needle thing. Oh, and a little spindle. Oh, Juanita, it's kind of, I wonder if it's supposed to be, I don't think that's supposed to be bent. I think it kind of got bent. We'll have to see. Oh, look what she did. Oh, and let's look at this. Mary, I thought you might enjoy these for your mixed media art. Your fib, Friends in the Box, Juanita, aka She Spins. And she sent me some large index cards. Oh, a Webster dictionary. Oh, cool. Because you can tear words out of here and use it on, maybe I'll do an ATC. And then she sent me another one. Oh, this is a thesaurus, and this is the dictionary. Cool. And she sent, oh, is this a, he's cute. It's a pen. Oh, he's cute. Aw, look at this little fella. And it's an ink pen. You can write with it. Aw. That will go, let me reach for it. That will go in here with my paint brushes, my clean brushes. Oh, thank you, Juanita. Oh, and she sent me a book on knit, a magazine on knit. 35 easy projects. Cool. A painter's palette of hot, fresh summer knits. And she sent me some of this. I think I can felt with this. I'll have to hunt out my felting needle. I got one of those felting needles, or I think she meant me to spin with it, but isn't this little hook thing supposed to go up? I think it is. I think it got bent. Let me bend it up. And you spin this. I'll have to review. And what I like about this is that it's small. So I'll have to review how to do this. And I know that you pull it, what do they call that when you do? Draft it. You draft it like this. I'll have to review of how to do this. I might try to spin some of that, but not tonight. So, oh, cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, these will go in my, these could go in my rusted journal, to tell you the truth. This one could. Coming next, the TV issue, knit astrology. Oh, it's you know, Leo, like I'm a Leo. It's like astrology. Saturn, Leo. Saturn is currently trudging its way through Leo. Let's see what date this is. This is older, so let's see. There's the price. It's 2006. Let's see how accurate this was. 2006, I was still up in, oh, I was in Madison. I wasn't even in Sun Prairie. I was actually just starting a new job. Saturn is currently trudging its way through Leo, so it's best to take a structured approach to your art. You may feel as though Saturn is restricting your artistic tendencies, but think positively and use that constrictive energy as a building block for a specific sculptural piece. Think back to Picasso's Cubist period. Knit building blocks in vibrant colors. You are a child at heart, Leo. Or take a more sophisticated approach and knit cubes of metallic bronze and gold to place in a Zen wooden bowl. So that's 2006, and this is 2021. So what, is this 15 years ago? Or how about constructing a mobile to hang by the window? Be thoughtful in your choice. Take form and restriction and turn them into your advantage. Ooh, that's cool. I'll have to look through here. They said there were some easy projects. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that frame. Look what they did to that frame. That's cable. I don't know. I haven't done cables yet. I have done the knit and purl stitch and the all this. I forget what you call it. It's not the stockinette. It's where, you know, for the cuff. Oh, I'll have to look at this. Thank you so much for these, Juanita. That is so cool. And I'll put her note in here with Becky's. And what I want to do is do a background. And I could kind of do that with the dictionary and maybe out of the magazine. We'll see. We'll come back to that later. We'll come back to that later. Sherry's here. Julie is here. Cheryl says hello, Janice. Janice is here. Janice Glines. Ruth is here. Ribbing. Thank you, Ruth. Ribbing. I knew you guys would know. Thank you, Cheryl. She says, give a thumbs up. I appreciate your doing that, Cheryl. Brenda is here. Brenda D. Welcome, Brenda. Red Wagon. Renee, welcome, welcome. Lori and Allie K. Oops, I almost put somebody in timeout. Sherry Haybean. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. And then back to the landscape mode where... Oh, and there's Nancy. Hi, Artsy Nancy. So I still have one more package to open. And that's the caboodle. And this month it is rust. It's rust. So let's see. Rust tile. Now I know I have to be careful because of the sharp edges. So I will be careful, I promise. I will probably get advice from my brother on what to do with those because he's handled that type of stuff before. No, I don't want tetanus. Oh, I think she's wrapped it up. So let's see what's in here. She's wrapped it so it's safe. I thought I ordered a 6x6 tile too. Did she put that in here? I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to see if she sent that order because I thought I ordered a 6x6 one well, what I did is I ordered this really fast, and instead of the rust caboodle, I ordered the I ordered another Trashinichi. And she said, you didn't want another Trashinichi, did you, Mary? And I'm going, no. It took me a while to figure out what she meant until I went and looked at the invoice. And so she fixed it, but I ordered a 6x6 tile, and I don't think she sent that. So I'm going to have to figure out what she did. She wrapped this in a kind of a woven fabric. And then she put a paper doll on it. Isn't that cool how she did this? So let's just gently, no, let's not untie it. Let's, do I want to untie it? I don't want to untie it. I want to work it off. Let's work this string off without untying it. There we go. Then I've got a rosemary bow. And this, of course, is just the invoice. Oh, there's two. She sent me a boy and a girl. Cool. Now, my rust is still wet, so I'm not going to bring it in here. I forgot to take it outside after my stream, so it's still juicy. And they were predicting rain for this evening, so I'm not going to put it out. So All right, I have to be very careful here, I think. So far, in the caboodle was this cotton piece, and I'm going to leave it as a diamond shape. And it was tied together with this string. Here comes the choo-choo train. And there's two paper doll, Tim Holtz paper dolls. Now we're getting to the guts of it. There's a paper here. She's got it wrapped in paper, so let's just take it this way. Oh, look at this. She's got a tin piece. I'm sure I'll have to have a pair of pliers. And then she's got a package of rusty items here. Looks like a bottle cap, a chain, some paper clips. I'm not sure what else. A little piece of paper in there. A little fuse. A little fuse thing here. F-U-S-E, fuse. There's two of those. Those are cool. And then there's a wire, like a hanger wire. Oh, maybe she did send me the tile. No. So I'm just going to lift this very carefully. Yeah, maybe she did put that. I'm not sure she put that other tile in there or not. So here's the tile, the rusty tile. Isn't that cool? Now, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the edges here, but we're just going to let it right there for now. And here's the other one. Oh, maybe that was this. Maybe she did send them both in the same package. So there's this one. Very cool, Rosemary. And then I think this is supposed to be the back. So I think I got what I ordered. And then there's a piece of silver or aluminum here. And these edges aren't quite as sharp, but the corners are. So we'll put that there. And then we're getting to some ephemera here. Some photos. Cool photos. I love the black and white photos. Very cool, Rosemary. And some prints. Rosemary goes for the Oriental. So that just talks to me of Rosemary all over the place here. Prints. And then Mary goes for the Colonial and Victorian. This says Mary to me here. And this is the back of a mermaid, I'm sure. So, that's the caboodle. And I'm sure I will be adding my own things as I go here. Probably some of my fabrics and stuff, my papers, because, yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing that as I go. So, please take note of what's in here. And as I add stuff, don't contact Rosemary and ask where it's at. I think this was my extra piece here. No. One of these was extra. I ordered an extra piece, and I'm sure that one of those is that. So, very cool. I can't wait to play. Like I said, my other rusty stuff is still out in the dining room. I didn't get a chance to, I did not get a chance to put it outside, so it has to go outside for a little bit or in the oven. Let's take the paper dolls. And let's put this here, like so. And let's see, she had this folded up real nice. Of course, I'll never get it as nice as she had it. But at least I'll have protection from the edges. And I'm sure my brother will be able to help me with the sharp edges. Oh, I have the spindle out. I'm going to put that in the paintbrush jar so I know where it's at. Now, I'm going to put her bow on the inside here and tie it up by myself here on something. Penelope, hold on to this for me, would you? Thank you. Now, I need a strip of, I don't think that's long enough. Now we'll hold it here. Let's grab one of these. Let's cut a strip from this to tie around that package. And I've been meaning to cut some of these anyway. I think I got this sheer fabric from Lisa Conway. I think, if I remember right. Of course, I don't always remember right. It's been quite a while. I've had this quite a long time. I think she said this was a piece her mother had, and she didn't know what to do with it, so she sent it to me several months ago. And I'm just going to fold it like this, and maybe one more time. And I'm going to cut a strip here. And it can be a rough cut. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Covered Penelope up. Who knows? I might use some of this in that journal because it's kind of a maroonish color. All right, so we're going to take this, piece here. And let me open it up. Come on. Open sesame. We're going to put it like that. And I think I can just tie it. I don't think it'll go around one more time. I think this will be fine. There we go. And maybe I'll just take this, and this is just an extra piece that I had. And I'll just tuck it under. And we'll put the, where am I going to put the boy and girl? Here's my bow. So let's put her in here. Get in there without messing things up. And we'll put him behind her. Where's he at? There he is. And then we'll just take these until I'm ready to work on it. Let's put it back in the package. And I'll probably watch what she does with her first. I'm going to put this in here. Come on. Maybe I'll make a flower or something out of this. It kind of goes with that fabric. I'll just tuck it in there. There we go. So I really do like Rosemary's Caboodle. She does a really good job on these. I don't know what I did with the envelopes. I'm just gonna, I'll put it in this big one. I'll put it in here. Okay. Woo! Who's coming in? Hi, Janet. Hi, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. And there's Holly Dalton. Hi, Holly. Candy's here. Hi, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Barbara, Cheryl. Cheryl says, hi, Barbara. I didn't see you. Janet said hello to Barbara. Oh, there's Ami. Ami, Lori says, Ami, I just sent a message that was half a book long. I hope she gets it. I feel so bad. Gaming Girl is a craft channel. Okay. Is this considered a rusty journal? Yes, it is. It's her, Rosemary's, I think it is. It's her caboodle kit for May. And she had gotten these rusty tiles from some gentleman. I have this from a knee. I need to find a place for this. Let's put it back in here for now. And I think I'll put those index cards in there just so I won't throw my envelope away thinking that it's empty. And I might play with these tonight. We'll see. So she said. Ami says, hi all that I've missed. And Cheryl, I'm soaking. Got a sore back. Oh no. Have you been out working in the yard or lifting stuff? Massage care. Do. I'm pretty sure you paid. Let's see. Do. She's talking to Lori. From a sale. Lori and Ami are chatting. And I'm back to where, let's see, Sherry's here, Ruth is here, and I'm back to where Ruth told me that was ribbing. Hi, Angie. Welcome, welcome. Barb says, Holly, I've never been a potpourri lover. Lockjaw. Well, lockjaw and tetanus, I think, is just about the same. Some people call it lockjaw, some people call it tetanus. But I think you actually have to have a cut for that to happen. It has to get into your bloodstream. So if you're really careful with how you handle things and get rid of those sharp edges, I think you'll be okay with the rusty stuff. Just handling rust itself will not give you lockjaw or tetanus. You have to have a cut. You have to have an open sore, I think, for, you know, like if you step on a nail, a rusty nail, you could get tetanus. That's my understanding. Thank you, Janet. Janet left a link to Rosemary Morris. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. So I don't worry about rusting papers and paper clips and that stuff. I think we're pretty safe. But I don't want to step on it either. I'm not intending to step on it. So what I have out here are seed packets from what we planted today. Some empty seed packets and an old Earl May gourmet popping corn, but that we didn't want. We planted sweet corn, not popping corn. And this was from last year, the larkspur. It didn't really come up. I planted daisies today. Some of these are from last year. Ornamental grass, the hollyhocks were from last year. These were what I had out in the porch. We were sorting out. I bought some zinnia seed and I can't find them. These are all from last year, but I'm going to, and then these are magnets for the salsa recipe. And what I think I might do is alter them. Altered magnets. Maybe I'll alter them with dictionary words, flowers or something. So, but what I want to do is put some of these in my Edith Holden book here. A couple and some in my May journal. So let's start with the Edith Holden book. And I kind of want to record. Now, this is May the 2nd. Gaming Girl. Cheryl said Gaming Girl was a... Gaming Girl is a craft channel. I think she's okay, Holly. Says love art. We'll take care of that later. Cheryl said Gaming Girl was a craft channel. My name is, oh, she's 12. Okay. She's not old enough to be in here. Gaming girl, Sarah, that's why you got hidden, is because you're 12 years old. So you have to be at least 13. I do not have this as for adults only, but we really don't let people under the age of 13 chat. But you can certainly be out there and lurk and watch if you want. I think she can still watch it. So gaming girl, I'm sorry. Come back in a year or two. Aw, we love you. We'll go visit your channel. Thank you, Holly. I told her it was a craft. Oh, you told her this was a craft channel, Cheryl said. Okay, I just glanced at your message. Okay. Thank you guys for handling that for me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate my mods. They're up on all this stuff more than I am. I get so into what I'm doing and presenting that it's nice to have moderators out there who take care of the channel and the chat stream. Love you guys. Who else came in? Julie's here. Janet says hello to Allie and Julie. And Red Wagon is here. Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. I think I've covered everybody. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Angie says she's back. Welcome back, Angie. So, this is The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. It's Edith Holden book. And some of these fell out. This was mine. And I want to look and see. Let's see. Hold it a minute. Let me check out my... Oh, I don't want a calculator. I want the calendar. Last Sunday was the 25th. Oh, Cinco de Mayo is May 5th? I didn't know that. Today, let's see, that's Saturday. Today, oh wait, is tomorrow Mother's Day? Oh, tomorrow is Mother's Day. I didn't know. Oh, today is Mother's Day. Oh, today's May 2nd, Mother's Day, 2021. No, that's next. I'm sorry, my calendar is shown next Sunday, the 9th. I thought it was the 9th. My calendar is goofing up on me. May the 5th is Cinco de Mayo. This is May the 2nd, and May the 9th is Mother's Day. May 17th is Tax Day, and the 31st is Memorial Day. Phew, I messed up there again. I'm going, today is Mother's Day? All right, but it's next Sunday. So, but last Sunday was the 25th, and I want to make a note on April 25th that I mowed the lawn. And I think I'll just make it on the back of one of these. Which one? These are old ones. Something I can write on. Maybe this nasturtium one. Or maybe I'll just write a little note and put in here. Let's see. Whew, it's warm in here. Let's see, here's my, oh, I have another guest check here. So, last Sunday I mowed the lawn, and I want to make a note on that. What I'm trying to do is make notes of my gardening as Edith Holden did her notes in here in at least April and May. I think she has June in here too. And does she have July? I might have to do my own July and August. So she's got April, May, June, and yeah, that's as far as it goes. So July and August, I'm going to have to put my own calendar in. But I can do that. So what I want to do on here is write April 25th, 2021. I mowed the lawn. What else did I do? Oh, I mowed the lawn, and I cleaned out. I think I wrote that all down on here. I did, but I'm going to do it again, I guess. I cleaned the corner, cleaned corner plot, and then sometime last week, I'm going to call it April. I don't remember exactly what day it was. I'm going to call it April 29th. April 29th. Oh, that's the day I went to, I didn't do anything that day. It had to been the 30th, April 30th, because the 29th was when I met Tanya on Thursday. So April 30th, I unloaded mulch bags from my car. I'm just kind of keeping track of my own gardening from car. And on the April, I'm going to call it the 27th. I didn't make note, but it was last week. I bought flowers for the corner plot. For corner plot. And I'm going to put hollyhocks are growing. My hollyhocks out there are doing good. Something else is coming up. I've got some, I think it's called jumping juniper, and it's a ground cover, and I planted it 2 years ago, and I'm going to call it jumping juniper. Jumping, because that's what I call it, juniper. It's a ground cover, Junipter. I'm going to put ground cover growing. And then, let's see, will that fit in here? Yeah. We're just going to fold this just a little so it'll fit better. And we're going to tuck it in here. These are my notes that I'm adding to this Edith Holden. And what I should do is get out there and make some photographs. Oh, look, it's even got a little plastic there. Now, where am I going to put this? I think I will kind of tape it onto here as a pocket. Yes, let me go back to chat. Hi, Becky. You finally finished the hand-painted project bag and shared photos of it. I needed a project to relax. Well, you're steps ahead of me, Becky. And Becky, I opened your Happy Mail from Amazon. Those super tips, thank you so much for that. Was so thoughtful. That was so thoughtful of you. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. I want it to go here. And Juanita, too, if you're out there listening, Juanita, she spins. Oh, she says, you're very welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So these nasturtiums, this seed packet was planted last year. The ones I planted this year are still out in the porch, the empty bags. I planted Marigold and Cosmos and Daisy. And I planted zinnia. Some zinnia that I bought, I only found one package. I can't find my other packages. I bought 3 packages of zinnia and I can't find them. But I had some zinnia left, old seed, and I don't know if it's going to come up, but I threw it in the ground and I said if it doesn't come up, I'll replant. Because zinnia you can plant almost all summer. Almost. So there. And let's see, I think I'll date this. May May 1, 2021, and I'm going to put Meri at the TheMeriAtelier to keep my notes separate here. And then today, well, I didn't write down what I did today. I need to do another note in here. I need another note. And let's see. Let's do it on the larkspur. And I might just do it right in here. Oh, that's kind of... Let's tear it. It's kind of torn up. Anyway, we'll put it right there. And let's see. What am I going to write that? Let's write it on this paper. Oh, that's not going to work for me. Hold the phone. My art journaling magazine, words. Oh, knocking things over. Maybe I have something in my scrap bag to write it on. Ooh, we can put these, we can make a pocket out of these. These came from Keisha. I think Keisha's auction is still going today. I spent a lot of money at Hobby Lobby the other day, so I can't spend more money. I'm going to town tomorrow to buy porch plants, so I gotta be careful. As much as I'd like to, I can't. I will next month, Keisha, or maybe one of the other sales. Yeah, I'm looking for something to write on here. Ooh, maybe this. Maybe the back of this. That'll work. Yeah, I pulled out enough, didn't I? And what I want to write down today, I want to write down our gardening for today. And put it in here. Just tear it here. And maybe tear it maybe a little thinner. And this is May 2nd. And today, I'm just going to put brother and I, because brother had already tilled the garden. Brother Tom tilled the garden, but he dug the trenches. Brother Tom and Meri planted onion sets, peas. I planted, he dug the little trellises, and I planted it and stomped it down. Beets, corn. I think that's all we got planted. Onion sets, beets, peas, sweet corn, yeah. And then Meri planted marigold, zinnia. Zinnias are some new, but most of it was old seed, and I'm not sure it's going to come up. I just threw it in the trench. Zinnia and cosmos. Oh, and daisies. Plants. That's what we did today, and we're both tired. We're both tired. It wore both of us out. And let's see, let's put the TheMeriAtelier. And then yesterday was May 1. We cleaned garage. That took us all afternoon. He's got that new garage. Try to keep it halfway decent. All right. Let's put... I want to get one of those super sprayers for hook onto our hose. So I'm going to put that in here. Maybe right in here as a pocket. You know, and I may stick other things in there. I've got some I don't know if these are going to show, though. No, that's just, this is pattern paper washi. Maybe that's not for this. Let's do. So I'm just kind of making notes of my gardening. Tomorrow, I want to go to town tomorrow and buy porch plants. I've been saving up. I want to buy porch plants, and that means buying some moss liners and geraniums, and I usually get geraniums, petunias, nothing exotic, geraniums and petunias and impatiens, some little vine plants, maybe some ornamental geranium and begonias. I'll put those there. And got that. And then these, I think I'll just keep. Maybe I'll keep this as note paper. As I go, I might want them. This is awful pretty. Planted the daisies today. And one package of zinnia. I think this is from last year. No, it might be from this year. I can't remember. So, there's that. And then this is going to go in there somewhere later. Let's put these inside here. And this sack, I'm going to break it down. Let's just, well, I'm not sure how I want to do this. So I want to thank Juanita and Becky for Happy Mail and Rosemary's caboodle kit. I've opened that today, and we worked in this. And I'm going to have to put a band around this book because it's going to get thick on me. It's okay right now, but let's put a black band on it. If I can get one out here. Here we go. And eventually I'll probably tie it up with a tie. Maybe I'll put a foiled flower or something, or foiled 2021. Make it my garden book. I got to get out there. Maybe I didn't get pictures of the daffodils. Maybe when our lilies bloom, I'll get pictures of those. All right, what's going on in chat. Hope you can give us a tour of the yard, Mary, when you and Becky do. Yeah, I plan to. Right now, the lawn needs to be mowed. I mowed it last Sunday, but I was so tired from planting the garden today that I didn't get it mowed today. And it looks like we might get some rain. So I hope it rains before I mow. Yes. So I think, what do I want to do next? I think I want to foil on some leather. And I got some leather pieces out here, but I'll probably have to put some white sheets down there so you guys can see. Let's get a piece of white paper out. And maybe I'll practice up in here to see if I can. I did foil on it, but it didn't come out on a piece, and I think I was just learning. So I want to make a tag of some sort up in here. Ooh, you know, one of those seed packets might be nice to do. One of those seed packets. Let's get those seed packets out again. That might be fun. Wait, I'm digging. I'm digging. What did I do with the book? Oh, it's right here. Let's see if I can do one of these seed packets. Ooh, the daisy. I I couldn't foil, that's plastic. Here's some Love in a Mist. That's kind of cool. And Hollyhock, Zinnia, Hollyhock, and maybe these Zinnia. We'll play with these. We'll see what happens here. Let me fold this back up. Actually, let's take these, turn it this way, and put in here. Like that. Ornamental grass goes in there. And these are just trim. So you'll be seeing me get this out over the summer. All right, let me get my foiling pins out. I'm going to try to do these. I might have to take them apart. It'd be fun to try to write that. Shasta Daisy. And maybe we'll try. Let me get my foil piece out here. It's across. Let me reach. And I still have Rosemary's Trashanichi to work in. And I don't know how late I'm going to be on because I am I'm more stiff than tired. I am tired, but my bones are stiff. My bones are stiff. So here, and what do I want to use? I think both the thin and the bold, or maybe even the medium might do good. All right, we'll try these, and let's get out some washi tape. And these are all about the same color. I think I've opened that one. Now see, I foiled on these ATCs, but I wasn't real happy. This is the silver. This one's kind of scratchy. That's the silver. And you have to kind of turn it to see the pretty. And that's blank. This was blue on a blue background, blue foil. And again, it just didn't impress me. But maybe I'm still learning. And here's the kitty cat one. Can you guys see the kitty cat? I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it, can't you? The girl's at a desk and the kitty cat's sitting on top of the desk. And then I did some, this one here isn't too bad. Flower. And then these were a young boy and girl out of that Vintage Children Dover publication. But for some reason or another, these just, and then this is the one I decorated. I was going to do these for Beth Schuler's group, but I ended up doing the Moonflower ones. Sent them off. I hope she's got them. I didn't get out there this weekend to see if she said anything. Oh, we got a lady. And I was going to try to split a Tim Holtz photo, and I still want to experiment with that. I don't know. Might have to try a magazine image first. So let's plug my... Now these are the foiling pins. These are Foil Quill, F-O-I-L Quill, Q-U-I-L-L, from We Are Memory Keepers. And it's a pin, and they sell them in 4 different tips. They sell the fine, the medium, and the bold, and the calligraphy. I think this is the medium tip. No, is it this one? I guess this is the medium and that's the fine. And then they are over here. Let me show you for those of you who, they're USB plug-in, and I have a USB port that I turn them on to, and I don't even have to have my computer on, and I really like that. Because my computer's plugged in to the wall, but it's not turned on. but the UCB port is on. Let me get these undone. And then I have a little jar that I put them in while they're heating up. And let's just plug them in. That one's plugged in. Is it on? Yep, it turned on. And this is the medium point. Yeah, and is this one on? It's on because the little dot is on. And I'll give them a little bit of time to warm up. Now, what do I want to do? I think I'll do this daisy first. And I think I'm going to have to cut it so it won't go through 2 layers. But I can glue it back together again if I want. So let's take my scissors and can I open it up this way? Maybe I can open it. Maybe I won't have to cut it. I'll open this here and open the bottom. Oh, I might have to cut the bottom, which is okay. Let's just tear it. So I can take this back together again if I want to. And I'm going to try to make a tag. So let's cut. And this is the smooth side. There's a rough, soft side of the velvet and a smooth side that's more of what you'd see on a purse. And then this is kind of felty, you know, not velvet. You know, leather. I want to cut a tag. So let's get a ruler. Maybe this T-square might work. Let's line the T-square up with the paper. And maybe about like that. No, we're going to have to square this off. This isn't straight. See if this white pen will work on it. I have a chalk pencil in here. Here's my chalk pencil. Let's try the chalk pencil. All right. So I'll zoom in when I get to foiling, but right now I'm just going to mark. Can't even see that. This is a chalk pencil, but man, I'm not even seeing anything come off. Let's try it on my desk. Comes off on my desk. I'm not seeing it come off on this leather. Huh, let's go to that pen. Let's see if the pen will show any better. Some of these pens don't write too good either. It writes on my desk. Could be because I'm on leather. And I don't want to do it on the other side. There, I see it a little. Okay. Now let's come. Tag size is what I'm thinking. About 3 by 6, 2.5 by 6, something like that. In that area. It doesn't have to be exact. Man. There we go. Now. What? And let's cut this. I can see it, but barely. And we're going to cut it. I might have tried to foil on this soft leathery side, and I might need to foil on the other side. because that chalk and that ink is not showing up very well. Which is okay for now, but there. Now let's just take this and fold it like so in half and snip a corner off to make a tag. And this has to be straight. Oh! And I think I used the pen. Yeah, it doesn't draw on this leather too good. It writes on my paper. It made a mark. I can see the mark. Let's trim this up a little. I didn't get it. There. Okay, that sort of looks like a tag. And let's see, I think I'm going to experiment on this piece. Put my little T-square away. And I guess I'll save the little scrappy here. Throw the other one away. Put my scissors away. Get out some foil. I just need a thin piece here. Probably have a, what do I have here? Thought I had a silver piece in here. If you want it, you aren't going to find it. I don't see it. So I'm just going to cut a... This is heat reactive foil. This is what came with the pens themselves. I did buy some other foil, but if you buy foil for these type of pens, you need heat reactive foil. Rulers. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to snip a little piece off here. I don't like it. It's all rolled up. I would prefer it be in sheets. It's so hard to handle when it's in a roll like this. It's hard to cut. It rolls back on itself. But there you go. And I'm just going to put it right here. I'm not going to tape it down or anything. I just want to see. And I'm on the smooth side of the leather. I'm not on the soft felty side. And I just want to take my pen. This is the fine point, and I just want to draw a couple lines here. Of course, I can't see where I'm going. Okay, let's take the bold one. And let's make some circles. And color them in, maybe. Yeah, because I don't have it taped down. See, I'm not seeing that come off on that leather too well. I'm not sure about this on the leather. I might have to paint it. I don't see this foil coming off like I'm expecting. It looks like it does. Now, I don't see it. I'm not happy with this at all. You kind of see it if you turn it toward the light, but not very well. So, I'm going to put that aside. We'll still do a tag, a leather tag, but I'm going to hold off on that because I don't want to. I want a foil, but I'm not happy with. I can barely see what I did there. I can barely see it. So the other thing I wanted to try, I have my ATC book. My ATC book. Now this is not leather. This is paper. It looks like leather, but it's paper. Let's try, maybe I'll try my daisy on this. I think this will work. And I'm just going to put it like that. Well, should I put it more? Maybe I'll just put it in the center, up a little. So let's kind of tape that down. Maybe right there. And I'll zoom in when I get the foiling. I'm sure it'll work on here. I think. I'm sure that it'll work on here, but the tape isn't sticking on it. Yeah. I got some painter's tape. Let's do the painter's tape. And welcome everybody who's come in. I'm going to do a little foiling off of a seed packet here. That's what I want to do. And I'm not sure how late I'm going to be on tonight. I might leave kind of early. I am kind of tired tonight. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm not sure how late I'm going to be on. Oh, I didn't want to put, here, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want the foil to go down first. Getting ahead of myself. About the size of this packet. Well, oh. I guess it's marked now. Right there. And let's see, I would take a scrap and put on here to hold that while I cut it. Let's get these other scissors out. This might be a little big. We shall see. I don't like curly paper. I don't like it on a roll like this. I like it in sheets. It just rolls up on itself and it's hard to work with. All right, we want to tape this down. Hold on to that for me. And I'm going to use painter's tape. It has a more of a stick than washi tape, but still it will come up. And I'll get more in frame when I get to doing this. I'm out of frame. And put it like that. I think that's pretty good. Maybe a little on the edge here. Like that. And some over here. And I'm hoping it's going to come off on this book, because this is, if it doesn't, I guess I can always collage over it. All right, that's pretty good. And then I'm going to put my daisy packet right in here. Like that. Okay, now let me look at chat. Let me take a sip of tea, look at chat, and then I'll get started on the foil. And I still want to do something with this tag. I want to make a tag for Candy. She sent me that, and I haven't properly thanked her yet. I want to do so many different things. Wanna and gonna rather than did is two different things. Maybe we are all mesmerized with what Mary is doing, Julie says. Did Julie break chat? Oh, no, it's USB. It's USB, Julie. I said, I talk differently. When I mean UCB, I meant USB. Sometimes my brain doesn't say what, my tongue doesn't say what my brain is thinking. Yep, there's that train. It's actually an Amtrak train. It's a pretty modern train. It's not one of the little steam engine trains, but it almost feels like you're in Petticoat Junction, doesn't it, Julie? There's Cheryl DeMarco. You've never mowed a lawn? Well, Cheryl, count yourself lucky because it can be very tiring. It can wear you out. It can wear you out. Julie says, oh yes, block as well as delete. I didn't know why I didn't think of that. I hope you give us a tour of the yard. Okay, we're back up to there. Becky said, I had to let Bernadette out and check on Scott. Scott is putting an outdoor plug on the garage for ease of repairing the old shed. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, I don't blame you for checking on him. Sometimes I think I need to check on my brother too. My brother's complaining about his feet hurting him. All right, let me zoom in. Now, all you're going to see me do is trace around this. You aren't going to see anything more than that. You aren't going to see marks on the paper or anything until I lift it up. I think I'm pretty well in frame here. And my pen is warm. So I'm going to start with the words Chasta Daisy. And I'm just going to trace around it. It will not be fancy like, well, it might be a little fancy, but I'm just tracing around the word Chasta. And I was surprised how this turned out. Now I'm doing it on a book cover, so I'm hoping that it comes off good. The pen is warm. I can feel the pen, and I can feel it embossed in there. But all you're going to see is me just tracing around the images. And you know, I should do it as a seed packet, shouldn't I? I'll have to think if I want to do that or not. Right now, we're just going to do the word Chasta. And now I have that calligraphy pen, but it's actually a wider tip. I don't think it'll write this small. This is the medium point, and it seems to be doing it. I feel it. You can feel where you went because it feels like it's been embossed, not embossed, debossed. You can feel where the pen made a mark. Okay. I don't think I'm going to try the word Alaska. Let's do the flower. Now, do I want to do it as a square? I think I will. So I'm going to put a line, sort of a squiggly line, to there, down here, and across here if I can see. It's kind of hard to see where I'm going. It will not be a perfect straight line because there. Now I'm just going to, I think I'll color in the daisy part here. And by doing that, I'm just kind of scribbling like you would with a pen, a ballpoint pen. And I was surprised. Now, I don't know how it's going to look on this book cover, but on the paper, it came off good on my other attempts on black paper. So there's the center. Now the petals come out this way. And I'm not going to try to get that heirloom. I might write the word heirloom variety down below. But the printing here is too small for this pen. I'm just going to put the petals in. I want to peek so bad. That's the thing. You want to peek and see what it did. So right now there are 15 bags of mulch outside my window. I want to plant flowers. I probably won't get it done tomorrow because we're going to town. And to try to plant and go to town in the same day, it doesn't work. You get tired. You get tired. All right, there's the top daisy. And then this one's a little different here. The petals kind of go up this way and come out. There's a little one there, one here and here. So all you're watching me do now is trace around the design like as if you were holding it up to a window. Did you ever do that in grade school? Trace a design by putting it up to the window and tracing what the light showed. The window became a light box. Well, that's what this is doing, only there's no light behind my book. I'm just tracing out these flowers. And actually there's a petal coming that way. Okay, that one's done. Now this one's interesting. This one looks like it's got some scribble in there. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not going to put it in there. It looks like somebody scribbled the center here. It could be part of the flower pod. We'll see. So I'm doing the center of this daisy, and I'm just putting it in. I'm surprised at how well, when you do this like a round in motion in there, it really does come off nice. Okay, there's a daisy blade there, a petal there. One going up that way. I'm going to put a couple lines in there because this will be a line drawing. Let's see, I think that this is supposed to be a bud of some sort here that hasn't opened up yet. So I'm going to put it like that and make it like a bud. I think that's what that is. And there's a stem coming there. And then there's some petals coming in here and around here. And then back behind. And this can be kind of boring to watch, but this is not a very big piece. So, okay, then we're going to do this big daisy down here. And it's got a center to it. And then this can all be scribbled in, or shaded in. I shouldn't say scribbled, it's more shading. You're working that hot foil off of the foil onto the book is what you're doing. I feel like I need to do this one a little more too. That's good. All right, so let's do the petals. I'm hoping this will work because this is my book. This is my ATC book itself. If it doesn't work, I guess I can collage over it. But I want to learn how to foil better. Let's see, I did that one. And the only way to learn this stuff is just to do it. You learn as you go. Now, it has sort of a dark area around that petal. I don't know if I can represent that or not. Around the center. Now, one more flower. Well, it's got a little bit of a flower up in here. Let's just put it in. A little touch of it in there. This actually has a line coming this way. Yeah, we'll make a flower petal here. And then there's yellow center in there. Now, I'm going to try to write the word Valley Green, but I don't know how that's going to show up. We shall see. I should probably change to that fine tip pen, but we'll see. L-E. Welcome everybody who's come in. If you have a question for me, if you're saying something to me, wait till I come out and chat, because there's no way I'm going to see any questions. If you ask the question, it's okay to ask it, because one of the mods will probably answer it, we got pretty smart people in here. But I don't see all the questions and remarks while I'm working on my art. It just doesn't work. I can't do this and watch chat too. And I so appreciate my moderators. There, Valley Green. Now, let's draw this little banner if I can. I don't know how that's going to look, but we shall see. The pen wants to go its own way across this book because the book kind of has a texture to it. All right. I wonder what it looks like. I wonder what it looks like. Can I peek? Shall I peek? Let's take the top one off. And this painter's tape, bless her heart, came from Journey, gifted me 3 rows of painter's tape. I don't know, you guys, you keep me supplied. And let's see, I think I'm going to throw this piece away. And let's look at it here. Well, it might show. You never can tell. Let's take it off. Yeah. I'm going to leave the tape on the foil and put it in my journal. The foil in my journal. I have to peek first. I have to peek. Well, I don't know. Let me get my... I don't know how it's going to look. I'm not sure I'm going to be happy with it. We'll see. We will see. Let's turn to this page. Penelope, hold this book open, would you? All right, let's see what happens. No, it did not foil it at all. It did, I can see Chest the Daisy, but it did not foil this flower at all. It didn't even get it off of the, it didn't even get it off of the foil. So I can reuse my foil. I got Chest the Daisy off. I think I'll be using Becky's, because I can see the lines. It tried to do it, but this is a textured piece. Can you guys see it? This didn't even, it hardly foiled it. You can kind of see it in there. You can see the center where I scribbled, but the rest of this is just little spots. So I don't know, foiling on a textured surface, I can see the word Chasta Daisy, but that Valley Green, I can kind of see it, but not too well. So I will probably be getting Becky's gold pins out. I'll have to put them back in with my Art Nouveau stuff. So I'll be redoing this. Did not work at all. I'm not having much luck with this pen tonight, am I? Let's try on one of these black ATCs and see if it's even though it come up on the ATC. Let's get a blank one out. It could be the pen's not hot enough, or it could be that I was going through the paper. Let's just put it back over this. Like that. And where's my daisy? Let me move this. I have a feeling it's because the book has a textured surface. We'll just try the flower itself. We won't try the whole thing. Am I on the ATC? I think I am. We'll just do the daisy here. And it could be that I'm going through the paper. Maybe this paper's too strong. I used the magazine image and it worked fine. My pen should be hot enough because I can feel the heat. Let's try it again here. I have a feeling, my opinion is that it's the textured surface of the book. And that would make a lot of sense. Now I don't have I'm using old foil, so this may not come off in every spot either. But we shall see. But it didn't come off very good on that leather either. We'll see how it comes off on paper. You just got to try, you've got to experiment. If you don't experiment, you aren't going to learn. And I can use the gold pens that Becky sent me and redraw this daisy. And it's a little bit harder to remember where I went because I've already done this once, so my embossed lines could be from before. So I'm just kind of trying to work my way around. Can you guys see? I'll move this a little. Penelope. Pull it over a little. You just got to keep learning. All I'm going to do on this one is the flower. And I'm going to draw it out a little. I have a feeling that it's going to work better on paper than anything. Now I think I've done the whole thing. Work the center of it a little more. All right, let's see how that worked. Now again, this was old foil, so it may not have, we'll see. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I don't know. It's pretty, but there's something it's not doing. Now, this was old foil. There's just something not taking on it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Kind of have to hold it toward the light. I'm not sure I'm holding it all toward the light so you guys can see it. It does show. Hold it still, Mary. All right, hold it. No, I can't get it into the light for you guys to see. There. Am I holding it good now? It does show. It's not too bad. You have to hold it right to see it. Even when you look at it, you have to kind of turn it to see it. But there's parts in there that I expected it to foil, but I'd already used this foil once. So it could be that I just was doing it over. Let's try it. This part here, up in here. Right in there. And let's do this one. Yeah, sure, Mary. Do I have it? Right here. So I want to put this little flower on it. Right in there. Let's see if it was the foil. Because this is new foil that I'm working on now, so it should work pretty good. I can't tell where my ATC is starting and ending. And I'm just going to draw out some petals. You just got to keep learning. If you don't keep learning, you're not going to learn. Got to keep trying. Someplace in here my ATC ends. I don't know how far I went out here. All right, let's see how that worked. And this will be my last foiling. I'm kind of discouraged with it. No. It's just not doing it for me. It did it a little. So it's either the pen isn't hot enough. Now let me stand up so I can see what you guys are seeing. Something's not working on it. See, I should see more. It's pretty, but it isn't what I expected. It's just an experiment. The surface isn't smooth enough. Surface not smooth enough. You think that's the problem? You think my I don't know, but that book had a surface. Maybe set it aside until another day and then come back and look at it at a different perspective. Yeah, that's true. I'll try again another day. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not doing, and you know, it could be that this is a seed package. It could be that this paper is too thick. Now, I did that through magazine page, but that paper in the magazine was not as thick as this seed packet. Boy, I can really feel the embossing here. So let's take this foil and let's put it in my journal. Keep it. I want to try a magazine image before I quit. I want to see, maybe it's the paper, maybe it's the thickness of the paper. Let's try a magazine image before I fold it up. And that would have been the same for the book. Now on the leather, yeah, it could have been the same for the leather too. So if it's not working on the leather and the book and the paper, we know there's some common thing, and I have an idea that it could be the thickness of the seed packet paper. Let's just put this foil in here. And I'm going to tuck this ATC right here. And maybe even my chest a daisy. So it could be that this is too thick. Let's just, and I want to try, we aren't going to try with these because we know these are seed packets too. I'll come back to this page another day. I want to try magazine page. Let's try it on black. Now I have an idea it might be the thickness of the magazine. I need an empty one. I need a black empty. There we go. And did I put that foil? What did I do with the foil? Did I put it back in here? 1, 2, I must have. I thought I had 3 golds. Here it is. We'll cut another little piece off. And let's see. I only need to cut it like this. Hold on to that. Put my scissors away. Yeah. I don't like it that the foil rolls up. It's hard to snip. All right, we'll put this back in the box. I want to try a magazine page or even a stamped image, but I want to try a paper, I think, over it. So let's put a little snippet of painter's tape there on the corner, just to keep it steady. And same for the foil. Hi, Violet. I didn't say hi to you. You said maybe try again, Mary, another day. And that's good advice. But we're going to see what a magazine page does, a thinner paper. if I can get this. There. That's pretty good. Now, let's get out my Mary Jane magazine. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. I got the Victoria. Maybe something out of here. Chocolate cakes. Let's see. This has some flowers. These I'm going to put in my Art Nouveau. Wild Ladies. That's pretty. How about those shoes? Keep my finger there. Cake. This is all food, I think, in here. Hard to... Ooh, maybe this lady. I was wanting to try a person. Let's try what's on the back. It's okay. We're going to see what this lady looks like. Now this paper is much thinner. We'll see what, I'm going to trace around this lady. We're going to put her right in here. And let's do it there. And I'll try to put my, I need to adjust my camera. Put it more in the center for you guys. I'm lagging in my own stream. Hi, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Beth Schuler. And you said it means it's heating violet. It got rather worked hardened. It had got rather work hardened. All right, let's try. I'm just going to try to sketch around this lady. And we'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to do her hat. She's got a big hat on. And it comes up this way. And then her head, I don't know if I'll do her face. It'll be kind of hard to do her face, because it's tiny. And then she's got a dress that has a sort of a U-shaped collar. I can't see everything. And then she's got hair. Her hair is quite long. And I think I'll shade it in. Looks like there might be a bow or something in it, but I can't see. I have a feeling it's the thickness of the seed package, so I might have to go to like this looks like Annie Oakley. She's got a gun and she's wearing a necklace of dead birds or something. I'm not going to put those in there. We'll just give her a rounded collar here. Like that. And then her other hairs on the other side of her head. I'm thinking that seed packet might be too thick of paper. And she's got a big old leather gloves on. And she's carrying a gun, but we're not going to put that in there either. I can't see what she's holding something there. Her hands come out this way and this way. And I can't see what I did. She's got a glove on this way. She's holding something. I'm just going to make it look like a shape. And then her dress comes down this way. And she's got kind of a apron on. And I guess it's a fringed. I'm just going to color it in. And I didn't put her face in there. So we'll see how this looks in the end. Boots. I might have done better doing those shoes. Alrighty. Am I ready to... I don't know if I did her head here or not. Alright. So we just did her. Let's see how it looks. Oops, I gotta take off this tape. Well, it looks better in there. I might have to make a line down here. Now we'll show her skirt a little better. All right. And she doesn't have a face. I think I'll leave her hat the way it is. All right. I think it's the thickness of the paper on that seed catalog that was given, because this, now I'm not saying that it's the best placement. Let's put, I don't know who this was. See if I can find that out of the magazine. Cut that out. This was all about coloring photos, hand coloring photo prints. It doesn't say who that was. It doesn't say who it was. I'm just going to put Cowgirl. I'm going to write down here because I got her up pretty high on the page. So I'm just going to write C-O-W-G-I-R-L. See how that looks. I'm not unhappy with it. We'll see how it looks. I think it came out better. See it? Yeah, it has to be the thickness of that seed catalog, because that seed package paper. So that's the lesson. Don't use thick paper if you're going to trace over something. I'm going to take this tape off, and I'll hold this up closer so you. I'm happier with this one. Let me get it off of the page. Well, you guys can see it pretty good. See, that came out much nicer. And I wrote the word cowgirl. Here's the photo. And I didn't do her face. Would have been way too small to do a face. So I think it was the thickness of the seed package that caused that not to foil too well on those other pages. Beth said, Violet, does Mary have any flower ink stamps to do on the foil? Yes, I do. And I have done that, Beth. I have done that in another stream. What did I do? Well, here, I got this. I just put it in here tonight. Hold it. Let me get it out. Well, that's text. Hold on. I had it out tonight. I don't know what I did with it. Well, it might be. I might not have put it away yet. Let me get it. I'm looking for it. I might have piled stuff on top of it. I might have piled stuff right up on top of it. I don't know. I can't find it now. I had that butterfly stamp. I did, what is this? Let me get my stamps out. Oh, I'll put that away. I can't do everything. Let's just flip this page and put this one down here, the foil there, and I'm going to put the photo in here, and I'll put that like that for now. Hold the phone. Let me go get my stamps. They're just right across the room. I put them all in a box. There's Rosemary's envelope. I almost stepped on it. Here comes the choo-choo train again. Seems like they come through every hour or so, doesn't it? Let's get... Oh, I must have put that... I was thinking of this one. I must have put it away. Let's see. Dragonfly's a little intricate. What do I have that I can use here? Might just do that butterfly. These aren't all my stamps, but these are the ones I have close to me. I'm looking for something else, see if there's something else I can do. I got arrows and a book by months of the year. We got these. All right, let me decide on one. Put these back. Could try that lady, or we could try the butterfly. Let's do the butterfly. Let me put these behind me. and get out a piece of black paper. Ah! I have to figure out. I think I'll go over that book one with the gold pin that Becky sent me. All right, wait a minute. I'm getting some paper out. There's a piece of paper. And we need something. Well, we're going to stamp it on the foil, so I need a piece of foil. And is that foil long enough? I mean, big and wide enough. We shall see. Let me adjust my chair. Let's get the foil out. I'll use some from the other package. Let's use some of this. All right, so we're going to do it. I think I did this butterfly, didn't I? I think I did this butterfly before, because I said I wasn't going to do the text. But we'll do it again since Beth asked. And I feel like foiling. I do feel like foiling. Where's the beginning of this stuff? There it is. So we need a piece about this wide. Put that there to hold it. And I'm going to cut right here. All right. So we're going to put our foil down and then we're going to stamp on it. See, I think it works better because when you stamp on it, you don't have that paper layer in there. But you only have, you've limited your choice to your stamps. You've limited your choices to your stamp. And I think if I use a thinner paper, I'll be better off. Yeah. Get it more centered here. Put that away. All right, so we're going to ink up this stamp and stamp it right in here. I think that's what Beth is asking. Can you stamp right on the foil? And I think I did this butterfly before. Let's do it again. Let's stamp it in black. Now I did that wreath, and that wreath out of the magazine, out of Mary Jane's wreath, Mary Jane's Farms magazine, and that turned out really nice. And it doesn't have to be a beautiful stamped image because we're going to foil, so I can fill in what. But let's just put it right down. Right down in there. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. So there's the butterfly on the foil. And if you guys can see that too well or not. Yeah, you can see it. So let's put my... And then it's just a matter of tracing around it. I got all the text in there too, didn't I? I'm not going to do the text. I'm just going to do the butterfly. And shall I color his head in? I think I will. I'll give him a gold head. Yeah, this is working. When you foil right on top of the foil to the paper, it works much better. You don't have that intermediate paper in there. But you've also limited yourself to your stamp images, whatever stamps you have. And you know, if you can do it on thin paper, you know, you have a lot more choices. Let's see where I'm going in here. See the image here. I think it comes, I think I've kind of blurred it in there with my hand. want some thicker lines, I think, in here to define this a little better. So I think my lesson is to use thinner paper if I'm going to trace. Now, I don't know about the body. I might have to make the body of him a little bit more colored in a little bit more. On a stamp image, they would probably paint it, but I think I want it to be gold. I can't see it. And it comes down into a tail in here, and his head. Alrighty, I think I'm ready to let this butterfly loose. Shall we set him free? Let's set him free. Let's give him some spots here. There's no spots on the stamp, but, you know, butterflies have to have spots. All right, let's see what happens. Let's take a look at this butterfly. Are you ready? Are you ready to set him free? I gotta get the tape off of it. Alrighty, I want the bottom one, but here he comes. It turned out nice. So when you foil directly on the foil itself, you get a nice clearer image. But I think you can do it with paper if you use a thin paper. I think my paper, that seed packet, was too thick. That's my conclusion. And I got to put that in my journal. Then that turned out nice. That turned out nice. Let's put this in my journal. And this will be, let me unplug my pens. This will be the end of my foiling for tonight. Let me put them over on my other desk to let them cool off. I need to cool off. I'm warm. I need to get that fan out. Let's put it in my journal. Put the foil in my journal. This stuff I'll come back to. And let's put the foil here. I'm gonna put the foil down here. I'll have to trim it off some. Or I could. Yeah, let's just cut it off. These are images of the Victoria magazine. I like to have some type of pretty image between my journal page. This year it seems to make me happy. I started out doing that with the, what did I start with that? Nakakwa News. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Let's trim it down and put it in my journal. We'll put it over here, but I've got to trim it down a little. That came out nice. Now let's see, that would be pretty on a card, but it's, you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but it's very, I can feel the embossed area over here. Yeah, you guys can kind of tell it. This is cardstock, but you can tell that it's had pressure on it. Let's trim it down a little to fit my journal. Let me zoom out so you guys can see better. Here we go. Hold on. In that turned out nice, didn't it? That's how a foiling project should turn out. The ones on my leather piece, I think, and on my, because it's such a constant thing, it didn't work on the leather, it didn't work on the book cover, and it didn't work on just an ATC. So it has to be the thickness of the paper. And these are just practices. Someday I'll get really good at it and do real projects. These are just practice sessions. Alrighty. Let's put this in my journal. Except I think I'm going to put it over here. I think I could put it right in there, couldn't I? I could put it right there. I kind of like it there. It covers up the flowers, some of the flowers, but I kind of like it right there. So, what time is it? It's 8:26. I have a few more things I want to do tonight. I'm not planning on staying up too late. We worked in the garden today, and yeah, it kind of tired me out. We had pizza for supper. leftover pizza. We had pizza last night. We each had 2 pieces, and we saved the other 2 pieces for tonight. We usually have pizza on the weekends. It's easy. It's an easy fix, you know? You don't have to do a lot of cooking. All we had to do tonight was warm it up. I like my pizza crispy. I think I like it crispier than my brother likes it. We'll put this right in here. Now, I'm going to write on this. Maybe I'll write on, maybe I will write, let's throw the scraps away first. Can't write on that. Let me get some scratch paper. You would think Mary would have scratch paper around here. It's funny when I have to go hunting for a piece of scratch. Let's write on this. We'll write on that. I'm going to write down my lesson learned. So, let's see. Today is 5/2/2021. Live stream. TheMeriAtelier. Tonight, I did some foiling on leather, a book cover, and an ATC. I was using a seed packet as a pattern. None turned out nice. Then I tried a magazine image of a cowgirl, and it worked. Then stamped a butterfly right on the foil. And it turned out nice. This is how you should document your things in your art journals, your experiments. So you write down what you observed and what you saw and what worked and what different, and it turned out nice. So the lesson is not to use thick paper pattern. Now I'll write that here. Don't use a thick paper pattern image. That's my lesson. Foil lesson. All right, and this is 5/2/21. So I'm just going to put that in there, and this will kind of document later on. I'll be reading this, and I'll go, oh yeah, I remember doing that. Let's put a little tape on this, and I might just leave this flipped up. I might put something underneath of that. So this is the end of my foiling experiment for tonight. It turned out, I like the cowgirl. I think she turned out pretty good. So if you're going to use a magazine image, use something with thin paper. That is the lesson. And or stamp right on the foil. Or draw on the foil too. So this is all my seed packet stuff and information from Becky, and here's the seed packet right here. We'll come back to that later. I want to move on. Oh, what I want to do is I want to take, if I can find it, I got it out. Now, where did I put it? It's over here. Let me get it. Let me get my hands on it. Oh no, that isn't it. What did I do with it? Well, maybe I won't do it. I never can find stuff. Here it is. I want to take this out of this journal and put it in my May journal. And I think I can just pull it out. This is that Ruth's envelope. But it's going to leave the double-sided tape. I think this was the vinyl tape on here. So I've got to put something over that before I close it, or it will stick. Oh, I know. I have this. I have this strip of sprayed pattern paper. Let's just put that in there. Right there. And maybe, because it's still sticky there, maybe right in here. Whoops. See, that's how that vinyl did not stick to that was vinyl double-sided tape on there. I'm pretty sure. And it did not stick to the fabric. It sticks to paper, but it doesn't stick to fabric too well. And that's why I say buy the, I'll just leave it like that. Buy the duct tape, carpet tape. All right, so I pulled it out. What did I do with it? Did I leave it in the journal? I pulled it out. Oh, I put it over here. All right, hold the phone. We're going to take this envelope that I had made. I think I've covered up Ruth's address in here, so I'm good with the address. It's just got the Canadian postmark. But I covered up Ruth's address, so that won't show. And I bound it here. And then I bound it to a piece here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the paper she sent, only I'm going to work on the paper before I bind it in. But I'm going to put it in my May journal instead of the, and make it a insertion. So let's do that. Let's do that. So all I want is a piece of, is this the vinyl or the duck? This is the duct tape. So we're just going to put that right across here. Right down there. All right, like that. And get my old scissors and cut it off. So this is envelope, this is mail art that came from Ruth, or Ruth in Canada. And I need to do something for her as a thank you. I'm just so behind on thank yous. I know you don't have to, but you do have to. I do have to do something. She may not get it for 10 years, but she'll get something eventually. Now see these, I think these are her coffee dyed pages, or avocado dyed, or I don't know if they're avocado dyed or coffee dyed or tea dyed, but she looks like they're coffee dyed, but then this, she's got some dark, maybe echo printing in here. Those are some rings. Very pretty. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did here. See, this is just an envelope. In fact, it's got a pocket. It's got another pocket here and a pocket there. And I guess I need to make a pocket here. But it's going to go down flat like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this and put it in here. But I want to work on these first. So we're going to put this, and if you do this, you might want to do it a little bit away from, you don't want to put it right up in there. You want to move it away. And I've got enough room here. I think I'll line it right up with that. See, look at her art. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I just love what she does. She's a very talented lady. Ruth in Canada. Ruth in Canada. All right. So we're just going to put it right down. Oop, one and done. You got to be careful. It's one and done. You put it in, it's there. Now that vinyl tape I was able to pull up, but I don't think I'll be able to pull this up. This is the carpet tape. This sticks to my fingers, sticks to the paper. Well, you can kind of pull it, but not too good. Let's just see if I can't get these creases worked out a little. A little. Pretty good. There we go. Now, these will go in here, but I'm going to do art on them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I'm going to, let's put them in with a bobby pin for now. I don't want them falling out. I love my bobby pins, my long ones. I like the long bobby pins because they have a nice long reach to them. That's why I don't use the paper clips, because they don't have the 3-inch reach. And we're just going to put it right in there for now. There we go. Now I got a journal within a journal. Yes. And within the file folder, it works fine. So you open it up, and then you'll have this. And you'll have pages there, and then you can start out looking at stuff. And that's as far as I am in May. It's only the second day. All right. Let's look at chat a little. I've been off in my own world. Let's look at chat and see what's going on in chat. Hi, Sharon Lombard. Welcome. Holly's here. Candy's here. Julie's here. Holly says, cool, Cheryl. That's going to be a change for sure. My son is the opposite. He's extremely farsighted. Let's see. Janice says, hi again. I fell sound asleep. Nice nap. I'm not going to be on late tonight, Janice. Just so you know. Janice stayed up with me one Friday night till, gosh, was it 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning? And Janice was still there. And Rhonda was there. She said, I can't do that on Sunday nights, Mary. Let's see. Cheryl says, I've been extremely nearsighted all my life, so this is scary and exciting at the same time. Very cool, Cheryl. She says, I have 3 pair of reading glasses now. Holly says, cookies. Cheryl went and ate some chocolate chip cookies. Angie says, I'll be glad when I get my new glasses. Cheryl said, we'll be better after eye surgery. Butterfly, butterfly, with your golf so bright. Your golf so bright? Is that what you meant? Fly into Mary, where your beauty is in sight. Let's write that down. Butterfly. Cheryl Center Poetry. Butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. With your, what is that? Did you mean golf? With your, I'm going to write golf, but I don't think that's what you meant. Golf's so bright. Fly into Mary's book. Fly into Mary's book where your beauty is in sight. Where your beauty is in sight. And I'll put Cheryl Johnson and 5/2/2021. Let's see if she answered me. Gold. Oh, gold. Oh, why didn't I see gold? Gold, so bright. I got it now. Let's put that in my journal. Let's put it in my journal. Just another piece for my journal, huh? Thank you, Cheryl. That was a nice poem. Let's go to the butterfly. Let's put it, do I want to put it under? Let's put it right here. We'll put it right in here. So you can flip it this way and flip it that way. That'll work. We'll just make a flip out of it. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl likes to write these little pieces of poetry. There we go. All righty. So now let's finish looking at chat. I got up to the butterfly. Fran says, oops, it's past 2 here. I have to go try sleep. See you folks around. Yeah, Fran is in the UK, so they're 6 hours ahead of us. So it's early in the wee hours of the morning for her. Brenda said, gorgeous. They're talking about the butterfly turned out. The other pieces didn't turn out. Beth said, I'm just a curious gal. Yeah, Beth wanted to see how it worked by stamping on the foil. I've done that before. I think I did it. In fact, you could probably look in my April art journal and find it. But see, Cheryl or Julie said she was thinking the same thing. Just stamp right on the foil. But I like doing that, but you're limited to your stamped images. So I think when I do paper, trace over paper, because I did that wreath for Mary Jane's magazine, and it was on a piece of just magazine paper, and it turned out nice. So I think my seed packet was too thick. Fran said she was removing labels from cardboard. Violet said, so the seed packet is too thick for the heat to go through. I was thinking, why not try a solder tool, but then it might be too hot. Yeah, I would not recommend using a soldering iron or a wood burner on this. You'll melt your foil unless, it isn't hot, but those tools I think are too hot for foiling. There's probably things you can do with a soldering tool or a soldering tool, that gets your solder hot. A wood burner, you could wood burn into, you wouldn't want to do it on paper. I'm afraid a wood burner would burn unless you're doing it on wood. You might be able to use a wood burner on wood with foil. I don't know. I would try it on wood. I would not try it on paper because I think you would burn your paper. Soldering tool, you might be able to. I don't know. I don't have a soldering tool. Yeah, I do. My brother's. And that's another thing I want to try eventually. We got the tool and we've got the solder, but I still need to get some of those. I still do need to get some stuff for it. Violet said, Mary, maybe set it aside. Okay, now I'm done. Did not see a thing. Heard a sound outside, almost flew out of the chair, but I did not see anything. Huh. Thank you, Cheryl. Sherry Van. Hi, Marjorie. Welcome, Marjorie. The butterflies turned out great, she said. Golden Queen among the flowers. Yes, ma'am. It did turn out, didn't it, Marjorie? Yeah, Angie was here when I stayed up all night. She kept telling me to go to bed. Okay, so I have a few more things I want to do tonight. It's 8:47. It's still a little early. One of the things that I want to do is, yep, we started this a while ago. This is the Mystery Journal from Beth Schuler's Mystery Journal project. Let's do a page in here. I'm going to move Penelope. This is a pretty big book. Let's do a mystery journal. Now, I have done some. Well, I started stitching on this page, and I never finished it. Here's my needle and my thread right here. I'm going to leave it right there. I started stitching in it down here with green thread. And this is scrap off of that sampler. Yeah, I kind of like this page, but you have to look at it close up to get the full effect of what other page. Oh, I did that Easter Bunny page in here. We did this. Inspired off of that napkin. Did the Easter Bunny and the lamb and the chickie. And I think those are the only 2 pages I've done so far in this book. And I've got images from here that I need to fussy cut. This was a Jungle book. And I tore it apart and I took out the images that I wanted to fussy cut. And then I put it back together in 2 signatures. And I think I got this wallpaper from Janet Baum. This pink. And this was fabric washi and fabric washi. And then it's the same thing over here. So I'm really happy with the size of this book and how it came together. But let's do a page in here. Maybe here. And I had sorted out in this big box here things that I was going to use as my mystery journal box. And here it is. So let's open it up and see what I can do. And that's what Beth did. Lisa did. She put she set a box of stuff. Well, she probably had it. I sorted stuff into it. So I'm going to pull. I've got a piece of acetate. We'll use that. We'll use this pretty lady off of the Kohler ad. I've got some faces here. I was doodling faces. Let's do a text sheet. Here's a brown sheet. We might use that. This is more text. These are just white pages. I don't think that's anything I want to do. There's contact paper. There's a Crayola box. We'll have to think about that. This is calendar from Arlene. Maybe we'll do that. That's my box pattern for my needlework piece. There's a piece of fabric. Another piece of fabric that has butterflies on it. Countdown to Christmas. Scrap, scrap. This was a scrap. I was testing to see if I could make a stencil out of this. I don't like it for a stencil. It's too floppy. Here's a paper sack. Here's some tape measure material. Here's pumpkins. So I'm just kind of going through and seeing what I can find. Cardboard, painted cardboard. I don't know if Beth uses stuff or if she hunts for stuff out of her book. This could be a tag. Not Beth, I mean, got Beth on my mind. Lisa. It's a gingerbread house. Here's another set of this note paper. Let's pull a sheet of that out. Got a leopard. and maybe this. I think that's as far as I'll go. Well, maybe I want something out of here because that lady might look good on some of this. Now I'll stop. We put all this back, and what I have out, I'm going to use, and unless I decide, like I might save some stuff out of here, I might save a piece of this, but most of what I don't use, I'm going to toss. There might be some things that I decide I want to save, but we've got to start using this stuff up. I got to start using it up. It's just, it can be overwhelming almost overwhelming. And that's what Lisa's Mystery Journal box is for. She's using stuff that she just put in a box and put the lid on it. And that's what I did. I put it in a box and I put the lid on it. And I'm going to use it for a mystery journal. And I'm going to try to pare this down. It might take me a while, but we'll see. So we're going to work on this page. And I think I'll start out with this paper here. I think this is just wax paper. And yeah, I think I'll put it there and throw the rest of it away. So let's just tear it here. I'm going to toss. Yep, I'm going to toss it. And I'll tear it here. Toss that. And I think I want this. Now we got the leopard and the life is sweet. We got something for a tag. We got some pieces of fabric. And I got this and calendar page. Now I'll probably keep the other half of this calendar. I'm not ready to toss all of that yet. And we got my beautiful lady here. So the focus of this is going to be my beautiful lady. And she'll probably go there. I need another focal image. But let's see what I have in here. I cut out of that. I kind of like this. But I also like this. This is decorative, probably Cottage Magazine. Well, she doesn't want to be in the kitchen. And I like this, but she's really, I think she would look better on this page. So let me tear this out. Or she could be at the table here. See, she could be at the table. She looks like she's doing something at the table. Well, there's a table here too, but it's not quite as evident. So I think I'm going to use that. These I'll probably put back in because I'm not ready to throw those away. And I'll probably have to get another image out for this other page because, well, I could leave that. And I have this. I could leave this. And oh, and I got my text though. Let's collage this down. Let's just tear it here. We're going to put it down this way. We're going to tear this. Not such a great ripper. We're going to put that there. We're going to put text page up here. Chapter 4, wherein Freckles faces trouble bravely and opens the way for new experiences. I'm going to put that right there, and we'll save this. I could put some of that calendar on here. And I think this leopard might go good in there. And we got a tag and acetate. And let's see. I want her at the table. Now, let's see what I'm doing. Let's take, I like this leopard there. I'm going to put the tag down here. And we don't need this whole, maybe about, and I'm just going to rip it. And I'm probably not going to rip it too straight. Let's see, I need maybe the other side of this 14. Right in there. And yeah, I'm going to save, because this came from Arlene. She used this as packing. She used the calendar as packing filler. But I like it for journaling. So this is going to go back in the mystery box. And those extra pages are going to go back in the mystery box. And I'm deciding about this. Let's see. If I put this, yeah, I think I'm going to have to put this down first. And then this. And then I'll fussy cut her out. And okay, we're going to save Never Too Timeless. So let's just cut it out like this. And you can hardly see her feet here, but they're in here. And I'm just doing a fast, rough cut of this Kohler ad. And she's going to be doing something at that dining room table. Probably getting ready for a dinner party. Because she's all dressed up. And these are not the scissors to do fussy cutting with. So it's just kind of a rough cut here. Let's cut this off. We'll throw this away. There's nothing on the back but a car. Just a brand new car on the back. Toss it. And let's finish cutting her out. Snip it there, and there we go. Now, this is more collage art journaling. So I'm going to have her there, here, and I'm going to have the dinner table over here. And she's setting the table. It doesn't look like a former dinner table, but oh well. And let's just fold this. Ooh, I kind of like on the back of that, too. We'll see what's on the back. Some pictures on the wall. I'm not going to bother to cut it. I'm going to tear it. Hopefully I won't tear it too bad. So that's going to go there. She's going to go here. And then, so I got some pictures there. I might save those. Those speak to me about something. And let's tear this right there. Throw that away. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then over here, I'm going to have this down here. the calendar page. Really, that's, I don't know. I'm going to put that up there. Here's that acetate. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe with the fabric. Maybe we'll put my Life is Sweet up in here. Right up in there, maybe. We'll have to figure it out. And I think I'll put the fabric on this acetate. Something like that. And I thought I had a piece of measuring tape. So this will come in like so. And I'm not sure where I'll put it. Now I'm still debating about this. I kind of like it just calendar, but I could, let's do this. Cut this into blocks, tear it into little blocks, and put it in like that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe this one this way. And this one a little thinner. This way. That way. Let's see, like that maybe. But Freckles is going to come down here. Maybe like that. I'm going to put the leopard on this. Maybe up a little like that. And then I have this tag. And I said what I don't use, I'm going to toss. So I got to get rid of some stuff. And I still have some squares, some scrap paper here. I have some bling. I don't know if I got that out or if it just fell out of something. This can be tossed. I'm still deciding about that tag. This is scrap. Let me lift this up and see if I don't see it. I'll probably see it after I get all done. I wanted that piece of, I might have put it back in. All right. So I think I'll just keep going like this. Put that there, that in there. Kind of mimics the leopard spots. Kind of repeats the leopard spots. Let's see. Let's tear this in half. Maybe there, and one more. In there. Throw that away. So let's put this above. We'll put these above. And this above. And I'm going to move this over to my side. And I'm going to start with this right here. And I'm not going to wet glue it down because that can get so messy. I'm going to put it down with double-sided tape. Well, I might glue stick the leopard on there. I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to leave this because it kind of speaks to adventure. And this says, wherein Freckles faces troubled bravely and opens the way for new experiences. And the name of the book was Freckles, but this leopard kind of looks like he has freckled spots. We're going to call our leopard Freckles. All right. So let's get out the double-sided tape. And I'm just kind of doing this kind of fast. I just need to use up these scraps. They're taking over my room. And I'm sure that you guys all understand. If you do art journaling, you just, oh yeah, I want that. Yes, I'll use that on. Don't throw that away. I can use it. You guys say those things, and pretty soon your room is full of things that you didn't want to throw away. And you go, I don't have room. Well, we're gonna use and throw. What I don't use, I'm gonna toss, unless I put it back in the box. Some of that stuff I'm putting back to use again. But I'll eventually empty out that box. And it'll be a mystery. That's what Lisa says. It'll be a mystery. All right. So we're going to put this right up in there. That's good. Now, we can toss the little scrappies. We always have little scrappies here. We can toss that, and let's use this for a glue base. I don't need those scissors. Well, I might need them in a bit. And this is Freckles the leopard. Of course, now Freckles in the book was a boy, or a man. I don't know which, but our leopard is going to be called Freckles, and he's bravely facing new adventures. Faces trouble bravely and opens the way for new experiences. Freckles. And now let's put these on here. I was just going to glue them on there. And I might find something to put in each one of these. I don't know. We'll see. We might have to look back in that box. See what I can find. So if you guys like art journaling, and if you have junk, and I also want to work in Rosemary's Trashonichi. I thought maybe I would spread some paint on the pages or take some dictionary pages, and I don't know. I'm still deciding. Julie says, I save a small amount of each thing and throw away any extra till I've used it. That's a good thing to do. But you know, sometimes I'll buy this stuff and I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And it'll sit around for a while. And then I'll be working on something and it's perfect for what I'm working on. So I don't toss everything. Okay. I'm missing one. Where did he go off to? I'll have to tear another one, I guess. Let's put this one here. I do throw away stuff. Heavens, I'm always throwing out those trash bags. It's just that there's a lot of stuff to keep and a lot of stuff to throw. Here it is. It's over here. Let's put it right in there. There's a lot of stuff to keep and a lot of stuff to toss. And this is kind of a fast art journal page. It really doesn't mean much to me. Only it does kind of tell a story about Freckles' adventure. And let's see, what can be some new experiences, some troubles that he faced bravely? I'll have to think. Freckles is a leopard. And so, what kind of troubles do leopards get into? I guess just say hunger. He overcame his hunger. A monkey chased him up a tree. Let's see, I'm going to have to rip this a little. Rip the bottom. That's pretty good. Sticky on my hands now. Beth said, don't ask me, I just had my third bowl of chicken and dumplings. It's so good. Yum. Beth is eating chicken and dumplings tonight. I think I'll put that right in there. All right. And I think I'll do it with double-sided tape because it's fast and easy. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm about out of this tape. I love this Dollar Store double-sided tape. It's just perfect for doing our art. You know, because you can use it freely. You don't have to worry that you paid dollars and dollars and dollars for tape and you have to conserve it, you know. Well, you did pay dollars for it, but only one. And that's what I like about it. It may not be acid-free, but, you know, this is just a fun book anyway. Let's put this right in here. Let's see, he had to give up his dinner to, I'm trying to think what kind of troubles Freckles got into. He had to run away from a hunter. He had to give up his dinner to a monkey. The monkey chased him up a tree. Yeah, let's put it in up this. Okay, just like that. Oh, I'm out of frame again, aren't I? Let's push it up a little. I'm sorry, I get out of frame. I'm working and I always bring it down closer to me. So these are Freckles' troubles. So let's see. Freckles' troubles. I've got to find a pen to write with. Chased by a monkey. Chased by a monkey. Ran away from hunters. Ran away from hunters. Lunch stolen by a what stole his lunch? I want to say hyena, but I don't know how to spell it. Angie, Beth says, Angie, if you are strong enough, just give up one thing like the white flour and you will lose, I promise. Talking about losing weight. He had to cross, what did Sharon say? I missed it. He had to cross the big river but didn't know if he was strong enough to swim. Okay, well, who stopped?